Okay, got Gary and Jay here with us after a 2-0 win against Sevenoaks. Jay, I'll come to you first because you're holding a hazy Hillians beverage. How is that, mate?
Actually, tasty.
Fully endorse it?
I fully endorse it, yeah. So if anyone out there would like to send me some more, feel free.
What's your reaction following the 2-0 win today?
A very good performance. I think we started our first half on fire. We put some good sort of patterns of play together, created many opportunities. I think the only downside we would say we'd like to have gone more than 2. 2 is always a funny scoreline for us. But it was a good first half performance. I think we started the second half a little bit shaky. Sort of the first 20 minutes never sort of really got going, the same momentum we had in the first half, but then we acclimatised that quite quickly. And then I think we then sort of, as I said, got on the front foot, created a few more opportunities. And then the one thing we both agreed on, and with the boys as well, is that I thought we managed the game at the end superbly. Yeah.
And coming to you, Gary, so what would you say was the highlights of the game for you? What were the key takeouts that you saw today?
I think the use of the squad, because it took all 16 players today. I think all 5 subs had an impact when they came on. I agree with Jay. I thought we dominated the first half, should have been a little bit further ahead. Fair play to Sevenoaks, they come out really aggressive second half, they changed things around a little bit, and for the first 15 minutes the momentum was with them. We had to make some subs, and I think the subs come on, they settled us down a little bit and got us back into the game and kind of swung it back in our favour. And then the way we managed the game at the end to get a clean sheet, which we unfortunately didn't get at Three Bridges, was really, really good. Yeah. So really professional.
Yeah, and you've both mentioned it there that we've got 2-0 up and then almost sort of haven't gone on to either kill the game or seemingly just not kicked on. What do you think that's down to, or is that a concern for you, Jay?
It's not a concern, but it's something that we will look at more in depth. But also on the flip side of it, when you've played against a team and you've been quite dominant and they do things to change it, which is what they did, you kind of give them a bit of credit as well. And then it's up to us to then problem solve what they've done. Yeah. So it becomes like a chess match that way sort of round. But yeah, not too concerned about it. It's things that, as I said, it takes us a little while to adjust to it. But in in any sport, even like a boxing match, you have to sort of feel what's going on to start with before you can put your next process into place. Yeah. And
I see Stefan got man of the match today. How did you rate his performance, Gary?
Yeah, I thought it was a great choice. I thought he was excellent today. I thought the whole squad was, but I thought him and Rory were our 2 standouts. We know the quality that Stefan possesses. He just needs games under his belt. Now he's playing a bit more regular and he feels a little more settled. I think we saw today he was a bit more relaxed. Unbelievable goal, but I think the biggest takeout was his work rate in the second half. He just gave us an outlet. I thought he was excellent. You could just see the levels he's played at.
Yep. So we're 6 points from the 2 games over the Christmas period. Got a big game New Year's Day. Very difficult game against a very well managed Eastbourne Town game. Quick turnaround. How are we going to approach this one on New Year's Day, Jay?
Like I said, quick turnaround. It will be against a good, well-organised side, and their work rate is phenomenal, which is what they've done well this season, coming straight up into this league. But like Gaz touched on earlier, I think when we approach it, we've got good use of our squad. We can rotate the squad round, and keep fresh legs, keep coming into the squad, and we can adjust when the game's going on with the bench. If you look at it today, and who we didn't have in the squad today, it's so good. And there's so many different options and so many different ways we can approach games or adjust in games as well. So yeah, you'll see the full uses of the squad.
And finally to you, Gary, I think we had about 200 fans at Three Bridges a couple of days ago. There was another 400 in there today. Do the players, notice the crowd and stuff, and is it a big help to them?
Yeah, it is, definitely. I think one of the big things we've seen this year, and it's no coincidence that we're doing well as a team, is the fact that everyone's there's so much cohesion across the club. From the youth boys doing really well, from the crowd backing us, to the volunteers that are doing brilliant work, and then the team delivering on the pitch. Everything's just connected. It's no coincidence that with that massive team and the support and the volunteers that we are where we are.
Yeah, I think, you know, looking at the team atmosphere, and we obviously had a bit of fun over Christmas, which is what the picture is there. And, you know, I think it's a big well done to you guys and all the people that help, because we've got a successful team so far this season, but also a team that's, you know, really friendly with all the volunteers. They're in great spirits. So, you know, how do you balance the, you know, the desire to keep working really hard and winning games? We actually need to have a bit of fun as well. How do you balance that out, Jay?
I think that's the kind of group that we have. They know when it's time to work, and they know when it's time to have fun, and they do that accordingly, sort of thing. The fun bit is why we all play football in the beginning, and if you don't have fun, why are you playing football? So we do encourage that sort of side of it, but also when we go to work, they know it's the right time to switch on and game mode, and then approach the game in the right way. So it's a great balance. They know what's right and what's wrong.
Well, walking through the clubhouse there, everyone is determined to get the 9 points from the Christmas season. It will be hard, but with the way it's going, we're all really confident. So massive well done, and thanks for speaking to us.
Appreciate it.
Cheers, guys.
Yes.